The Mini 3 Pro is the first Pro drone in the DJI Mini lineup. But is it really for professionals? I might not please you with this, but it depends. To be really sure if you can use it for your pro work, you need to know what's good, bad, and what are the limitations of the Mini 3 Pro. I bought this drone 6 months ago mainly for my professional work, and by this professional work I don't mean this YouTube channel. Well, size isn't everything, but I really appreciate how small this drone is. When you work as a one-man band or a solo shooter, it's vital that you will not carry a lot of things to your shoots. I can easily pack this drone to whatever camera bag alongside with my camera, lenses, microphones, etc. Heck, I can fit this drone even to my shoe. I wanted to try this ever since I watched Peter's video.
Look at this! A drone is in my shoe!
With small size comes also lightweight. The Mini 3 Pro weighs only 249 grams, which is lighter than my average V60. Besides the convenience of the lightweight, you can fly with the Mini 3 Pro almost everywhere without special permissions. This is especially great for my business because I don't have to ask for permissions in advance and I can be basically as flexible as my client want me to be. However, always check the drone regulations of the country you want to fly in. Are also really important for my type of work, and I bet that you also cannot afford to lose time. This controller will definitely save you minutes in your workflow. Why? Do you remember the old controller where you had to attach your phone, plug it in with separate cable, turn it on and even run the app on your phone? Well, you just grab this and turn it on alongside with your drone. That's it. You're done and you just saved good amount of time. This controller will not only save you time, but it's also really great to hold in your hands. You will no longer have that weird feeling that you will suddenly let go of the controller in the middle of the flight. The only downside is that it's bigger than the drone itself, which kills a little the overall convenience of the Mini 3 Pro. This is, however, the price I'm willing to pay because of the confident feeling while flying and the ability to see and to frame your shot properly on the built-in screen. The convenience alone is, however, not quite enough for professional work in my opinion. How the footage actually looks is probably the most important criteria for a pro device like this. So, is the Mini 3 Pro really pro? Before I will tell you my opinion, let me show you what is this drone really capable of. Probably the best thing about the image is that you can shoot 4K 10-bit footage in D-Cine-like color mode. It's not a D-Log, but with the 10-bit color depth, you will still have plenty of room for color grading the image. You can shoot 4K up to 50 or 60 frames per second, which might be the way to go because the noise reduction is not that significant in 50 or 60 frames per second. I was transitioning from the original Mavic Pro, and the best thing about the image is that I finally see details in the image. Trees are no longer flickering and leaves are no longer that mushy and soft. You can be a little more creative with your shots because now you can tilt up the camera by 60 degrees. Well, you may ask why would you tilt up the camera up in the air, but this is the thing many people overlook when it comes to this drone. Many times you don't have a gimbal with you or you just don't have enough time to switch cameras. This way you can shoot some really nice establishing shots, flying lower to the ground and revealing the object. The second feature I want to mention is the vertical mode for photos and videos. With some other drones, you are limited to the horizontal shooting, which means you will have to do all the work in post. Even if you don't mind the work, you are cropping out significant amount of the original image. With the Mini 3 Pro, you can shoot full 4K IG Reels or TikTok. The battery life is getting better and better in these devices with each generation. I'm pleased with the battery life because I can stay up in the air for a long enough time. Most of the time this is just enough to grab some establishing shots while shooting a wedding film or to capture a beautiful scene when I see it. However, I would recommend getting at least 3 batteries if you plan to shoot more than few shots here and there. Now that you know what is this drone really about, do you think it should be called a Mini 3 Pro? Well, in my opinion, definitely yes. It depends on the type of the professional work you are doing. Are you a professional wedding filmmaker? If yes, this drone will definitely help you with your work. Or maybe you are a documentary filmmaker. If this is the case, you will be also pleased with this drone. When shooting ducks, you will appreciate the size and the convenience of this drone, and it will also deliver really nice looking footage. But if you are a Hollywood style filmmaker, you will definitely need something more high level, more pro than this one. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. I'm really glad that you watched this video all the way through. And also don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and I'll be really glad to see you guys in my next video. So until then, take care.